You guys, I knew this was going to happen. I tried to warn everybody. Not everybody listened, but now it's really starting to take effect. So what are we really going to do with the information, and how are we going to cop these shoes? Always remember, you guys, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Tell somebody you love them today, like I love you guys. And always remember, no matter what you guys are going through, at the end of the day's going to end. Let's go ahead, let's get into this video.
Yeah, he got kicks. Ball like swish. I don't miss. Don't do bricks. He got kicks. The kid is sick. Team with raw, cause he got hits. He got kicks.
What is up, YouTube? I'm He Got Kicks. Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, that we get all the notifications every time I drop one of these bangers for you guys. Hit the like button, hit the share button, do all those great things for me. Follow me on Instagram at therealhegotkickz, and of course the hat page Perfectbrimz, and TikTok He Got Kicks 95. Shout out to today's commenters, man. Appreciate you guys engaging with the content, being positive with the content, and of course making this a safe place for sneakerheads to come talk and just chill. But today's video, you guys, we are talking about something that I've mentioned before and I've said that Nike was going to do, but I saw a tweet from Mr. Unloved Ones, and I know a lot of people know who Mr. Unloved Ones is. And again, this is something that I've been telling y'all was going to happen, and a lot of people thought, okay, well, you know, he doesn't know what he's talking about, or this and that, whatever. Everybody has their own opinions on things, but this right here is something that I knew was going to happen. And I had information that it was going to be happening, because again, a lot of people don't realize or don't remember that I spent basically my entire life, my entire adult life, I'll say, working in sneaker retail. And of course, from 2022, 2023, whatever, yeah, 2022, working in sneaker corporate retail. So grabbing a lot of friends and, you know, kind of realizing, talking to a lot of people, and, you know, you make a lot of friends. And of course, you guys know how that goes with everything. You'll make friends, you'll talk about all kind of things, you'll build relationships with these people, and a lot of these people will give you information if you just ask them once you become friends with them. That's really what it is. I became friends with people, and one of the people I became really good friends with at a company is the Jordan buyer, is the one that buys all the Jordans for the company. And you know, that right there is a lot of information to be able to get, and it was really cool to build that relationship. So that's how I used to always know. And you know, then I started building relationships with store managers and stuff down here, but that's how I used to always know what's the stock numbers. That's how I do my How Limiteds. I am told exactly the numbers. I am told what it is on average. I can't tell you guys exactly the number, but I know exactly the number. And it's kind of crazy to, you know that information. And thankfully, you know, I still have that relationship outside of working at the company. So right here, this is what Mr. Unloved One said, and I'll lead that off with, again, what I've been trying to tell people and the information I have myself. And because of course, Mr. Unloved Ones probably has very, very similar contacts. But it said the majority of these will not have stock. We are accustomed. Y'all heard the scale back. He said, I thought it wasn't going to affect Jordan Brand until midway through the year, but here we are, so prepare accordingly. And he has a picture of like basically every, you know, GR Jordan, or every Jordan right here that, you know, he's talking about here. So you have like the French Blues, Taxis, Shadow 10s, you know, Bugs Bunny 8s, Aqua 8s, of course the Bread 1, Flu Games, White Cement 4, stuff like that. So what my friend told me, and he told me this even last year, is he does not have access or buying power, as you know, Nike calls it or whatever. He does not have the buying power that he used to. He can buy just about half of what he's used to being able to buy. So if he's only able to buy half, and of course the company I work for is a top 5 Nike account. So if a top 5 Nike account can only buy half, imagine what other people are, you know, basically able to buy, like mom and pops and everything. Like me and Fineline 1721, we just had a conversation today about this very topic, about how stores that used to get 200, 250 pairs are now getting like 60 to 72 pairs. Like, that's just how it's going to go. We got really spoiled to being able to walk in and grab a sneaker. Like, we got super spoiled to that, and stuff going on sale. And I've tried to tell y'all what Nike looks at. They look at shoes sitting in like all these companies like the Foot Lockers, the Champs, the JD Sports and everything. Sneakers sitting for them is not a good thing. It is a good thing for us, but it is not a good thing for business. And at the end of the day, it is about money. It is about business. If sneakers are sitting, that is not good, because they have already paid their invoices. They have paid these. And of course, as you guys know, once it's paid, every single pair on that wall has a monetary value to it. They paid a certain amount for this sneaker. So they want to maximize what they can get. So if they cut in half, if Nike stopped the quantity or whatever, then they are going to, of course, try to buy as much as they can, knowing now there's not going to be as many, so people are going to go out and try to buy them. That is literally what it is, because sneakers sitting on a wall for companies is dead money. That's money that is spent, that is just sitting there waiting to come back to the company, basically, and they make their profit. That right there is exactly what I have been trying to tell you guys and try to warn y'all, really. Ultimately, that's really what it's been. I've been trying to warn y'all that the last few years, we've been spoiled. And again, it's a good thing for us. A lot of people have been able to buy a lot of sneakers that they've wanted, but Nike doesn't really want that. Like I remember having sneakers on sale, and I remember working at Hibbett, and a Nike rep came in, and I had a sale table, and it was filled with Nikes and Jordan. I remember they instructed me to take that table down immediately because they did not want their product presented that way and presented like a yard sale. That is not how they want their product presented. They want it to be pristine. They want it to be, as the top of the food chain, basically. So that's why when I tell y'all, I've been trying to let you guys know that when Nike said they're cutting back, they meant it. They meant that they are cutting back quantity. They're going back to how Nike used to be. And I'm telling y'all, this is going to be a lot different this year. I think that this is going to be a lot different. A lot of the sneakers that a lot of us really, really want, we are going to have to actually work for this time. Like, it's not going to just be something that you can just walk into the store and get. Now, granted, maybe some people just say screw it, and half the population don't like Jordans anymore. That's very possible too. And then you might still be able to grab pairs, on release day on the shelf and stuff like that. We saw, if the Black Cement 3, if they really, they tried to maximize a couple last kind of releases to get as much capital as they can. But we did start to see that kind of cutback on previous sneakers as well throughout the year. So I think they already have really started. I think, even the Black Cats, we saw less than what we normally see. And then some of those sold out, got restocked, whatever. But I will tell you guys, this is the beginning of what we are needing to get accustomed to, basically. This is going to be the start of it. This is going to be kind of what we have going forward. And I'm telling y'all, right now, Nike's going to make Jordan 1s, and this bread one is the beginning of it. I'm telling you guys now, Jordan 1s were never dead. It was just, they just made too many. Like, they just kept dropping colorways and then, of course, mass producing them and maximizing the Jordan 1 hype. Well, that kind of died. They are coming back to it. They are bringing back, of course, I'll tell y'all, when an 85 Chicago drops next year, I'm going to call it now. They're probably going to drop that next year. Letting y'all know here first, I'm probably going to drop a Chicago 85 high next year. If that drops next year, going to be absolutely insane. They're going to cut it back. If you look at 2015, 2016, 2017 Jordan 1s usually had a worldwide stock of 100K. That's probably what they're going to get back to, and that's going to, colorways like the shattered backboard and stuff like that. It's going to bring that hype back. So Nike they're being pretty smart about it, if we're going to be honest. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think? Again, this is something that I've wanted to talk about. I finally got, you know, okay from one of my friends that, hey, you know, you can just go ahead and mention it, whatever. But it's kind of crazy. I've had a lot of these conversations lately. Mr. Unloved Ones tweeted that out, and it's just something that I wanted to make you guys aware, and of course make sure you guys know that yes, this is something that's going to be happening. This is something that we need to be accustomed to, and yeah, that's just how it's going to be. So love you guys. Appreciate you guys as always. Thank you guys for everything. And again, we have a ton of videos coming your way. Stay tuned, and a ton of first looks. Again, we are right here at 57,000, man. We're right there. Go ahead, hit that sub button, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.